You wouldn't think that there'd be any real problems when you think, oh, we're getting this break in these cold temperatures. But believe it or not, this can create the perfect storm for an ice jam.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And that's what we're seeing. In fact, we're seeing it all along the southern shore of Lake Erie, from Vermilion to Willoughby. Officials are watching these conditions very closely. Amaya Ward is standing by in Vermilion, and we'll check in on her and the ice jams there in just a minute. But first, let's check in with Natalie Clydesdale, who is further east in Willoughby Hills. She is with, has been talking to residents and officials there, keeping an eye on the jams in that locale. Natalie, good afternoon to you. What do you see?
Good afternoon, Jay. Well, fortunately, we aren't seeing any major issues here right now, but I'll step out of the way and give you a look. You can see that ice is starting to melt and form puddles. And actually, in the distance there, you can see the Willoughby Hills fire chief. He just got here about 5 or so minutes ago to check things out once again. He was already out here earlier today. Ice jams here are a real concern in this area and something that residents have dealt with before. Officials explain that as temperatures rise, river ice begins to crack and move, and that ice can pile up at bends, bridges, or shallow sections of the river, blocking the water flow. When that happens, water can back up quickly, sometimes leading to sudden flooding. That's why officials are urging people to stay off of frozen lakes, rivers, and ponds, warning that ice thickness can vary and strong currents may be flowing underneath. Today, I spoke with residents who have lived along my lawn drive for years. They say this is a situation they know all too well, and one they're keeping a close eye on.
The ice, like I said, the ice comes up, and it's actually come up into people's houses. The water and ice has destroyed or damaged people's houses. You know, so it's definitely a concern.
It'll come up in my backyard pretty far where I can't get back to a certain portion of it.
Are you getting nervous, or how are you feeling?
We like a slow thaw down here for sure.
Officials are also encouraging residents to sign up for emergency alerts so they can be notified quickly if conditions change. And tonight at 5 o'clock, the Willoughby Hills Fire Chief will explain what other steps residents can take to make sure they stay safe.
Dale in Willoughby Hills. Natalie, thank you very much.